Chance at mid-off, Mahanti, and he's taken it. So Ganguly, once again, he's been the man with the golden arm, as described by his skipper.
The Prince of Calcutta. He's done it once again.
Not happy.
Chance at fine leg. Venkatesh Prasad is down there. Well, he's just booted one over the boundary rope, but he's taken a very important catch for India to get rid of the rather casual Mark Waugh on that occasion.
Casual's the word. Head down as soon as he hit it. And he's found the fielder at fine leg. It's a nothing ball down the leg side. Just helped it on its way, and as soon as he hit it, he's found in bullseye. Prasad takes the catch. Waugh departs, shake of the head. Singh strikes. The strike is the word. Mark Waugh 83 from 99. 157 for 2.
On he's gone. Robin Singh gets the double strike. Having got rid of Mark Waugh, now he's got a knock on from Ricky Ponting.
But what a change. Australia just going along looking for a massive total. It can still be there. But that's the last thing that they wanted. To establish batsmen back in the hutch in 3 deliveries. Singh again. Inside edge, looking for the big shot through the offside. Ricky, both of them. You can usually tell from the reaction of the players. There's not a lot of action from the Indian players. Steve Waugh looks quite happy and content. But here we go. In comes Singh, one-handed, right-handed. Waugh striving to get there. He's in comfortably. He's past both lines.
Oh, that's a good shot. Nice and fine. Handy boundary for Darren Lehmann. 173 for 3.
That's gone nice and fine. And he's got enough pace on it too. Anil Kumble just a little bit offline, and beautifully played by Steve Waugh. Clattered away, and it's beaten him. Well, it's completely misjudged. Anil Kumble out of mid-wicket seemed to not really have judged the pace of that at all. It was very firmly struck. It just seemed to skid on him a bit as it got close too, but he was never behind it.
Bottom hand creeping into this one and pumped away. But not the best bit of fielding we're going to see in this World Cup.
.200 comes up for Australia. It's the end of the 39th over too. That's well played. It certainly was too short from Srinath, but beautifully played. Steve Waugh, knowing that there's no one at slip, just guide it down to that third man boundary and using all the pace on the ball.
It's a good shot, man. Quite deliberate. Racing away. Wrong length.
Brings up the 50 partnership as well. The partnership now worth 51 from 58 balls. Steve Waugh has been the major player in that partnership too. Good shot again, nicely clipped away. Prasad should cut that off. And he's got a good arm, but that is a long boundary. 3 runs to Steve Waugh. Take him past 6,000 run. That's gone high, hasn't gone off the meat. Nice simple catch for Anil Kumble. Steve Waugh not quite getting hold of that as he intended. Shot might have been on. There was plenty of space over the top at mid-on. Not quite the result he was looking for.
It's a leading edge off the bottom of the bat. It just doesn't seem to go anywhere, does it? Certainly didn't hit the meat of the bat. Loops up. Kumble does the rest. Steve Waugh just looking to press the accelerator. He's gone for 36 from 40 deliveries. It's 218 for 4.
Mahanti in again from the Vauxhall end. That's well played. That's nicely placed. That's what he tried to do in the previous over. This time Dan Lehmann getting full bat on it and bisecting square leg and long leg comfortably. Had to drag it a little bit from off stump, but that was the natural movement of the ball. Keeps his eye on the ball, just works it away, times it nicely. 4 runs.
No ball, and it's 4 no balls. Actually should have been caught a wide, I would have thought. Very difficult for the wicketkeeper. Calls byes.
He struggled today. Debashish Mohanty bowled well in the first two matches, but then trying to bowl a little too quick over here at the Oval. Got the ball to swing away. That's not what India want at this stage of the innings. They've done a very good job after that brilliant start that the Australians got off to. They have restricted the Australians at this stage. Perhaps they would have been looking at about 250 plus, but they've dragged them back to 231.
Chance for run has gone. Lehmann trying to scamper off for a leg by. Jadeja gets the stumps. That's a big blow. Good fielding under pressure, so Lehmann's run.
And that's got rid of Darren Lehmann. He was batting well. Bevan's just still new to the crease. It's 231 for 5 after strength in that throw.
In the air, the wicketkeeper should get this. And he's gone. Well, there you go. He dropped in short. He went to port, got a top edge. Bevan's gone for 22 of 26. It's 6 for 275.
Well, the crucial thing in that dismissal is that Tom Moody has crossed. The ball went high up in the air. It allowed both the batsmen to cross. That's important from the Australian point of view and dangerous from the Indian point of view. 275 for 6 in the 50th over.
Tom Moody on strike. Chips it nicely into the gap. That's 4 more. Big Tom Moody doing the job. Superb stroke. Gave himself some room. Whipped it over mid-wicket. Superbly timed.
Well, Prasad didn't do anything wrong. As soon as Tom Moody started to make room, he followed him. But Tom Moody still equal to the task, getting the ball away into that gap.
Two balls remaining. 6 to be handy. Slow ball, received incompletely. That's well bowled.
Well, the surprise is that he hasn't used that slower delivery more often in the final overs. Beautifully disguised this.
Coda varnish from off stump. So the final delivery, barring no balls, the wides. Moody 23 off 19 with 3 fours. Gone for top edge down to third man. Third man's coming around, does well. Tendulkar, I get 2. And a bad throw, and I get 3. They may even get 4, and they're happy with 3. They call for the photo. So Moody could be run out. Third umpire's decision. That's the end for the Australians, but is Moody run out?
Well, it was a terrific effort from Sachin Tendulkar to stop the ball from going over the boundary ropes. Tom Moody just making it. So that's an extra run for the Australians.
So it's 6 for 280.
He's got him. The outside edge. It's taken by Gilchrist. India have lost the wicket. It's the big one. At the end of the first over, it is 1 for 1, Jeffrey.
Well, it's a shame I have to say that might happen. I was saying if there's movement early on and you put him in first and he goes, it's a big psychological dampener on the Indian dressing room, and that's why in English conditions with a bit of movement I always say be flexible about whether he goes in first.
Sonny, how big is that?
That's a big one. But 280, you had no option but to send him, even if...
Oh, that's in the air. Yes, he's got in. That's a beautiful delivery as well. What a good catch too. That was going up. Glenn McGrath is back, and boy, is he firing. That one again brought the batsman forward, again moved off the seam, again fantastic wickets. Oh, he's got him, he's bowled him. It's dragged off the inside edge of the bat. It's hit middle stump. And so Fleming now strikes, and the Australians are back in business. They really are. They started this World Cup dreadfully against Scotland. They've got steadily better, and here they are at the Oval today with their bowlers really firing.
Well, this has been a much more aggressive Australian side, and this is when they play at their best. Damien Fleming just getting the ball to move a little off the seam. Ganguly from edge onto the top of the leg bail. So Damien Fleming joining in this little party that the Australian new ball bowlers are having at the expense of India here at the Oval. It's 12 for 3.
Well, if ever...
McGrath, who has great confidence.
That's out. He's got a top edge on that one. Well, it was the shoulder really of the bat. Just a little bit of extra bounce there again for McGrath. A tentative, I suppose it was a very good delivery. He was half forward, Mohammad Azharuddin. The ball hit the shoulder of the bat, and it's just really ballooned up on the offside and comfortably taken by Steve Waugh.
Well, this is why Glenn McGrath is the #1 strike bowler for Australia. He has the ability.
That's nicely played. No great effort, just a little movement into line, straight bat, slightly open face, and it takes it well away through point for 4. It's just wide. Mark Waugh it was who started to go to his right.
Charge and good shot. Rifle did not lose length, and that's 4. So that's a bit of joy for the fans here at the Oval, particularly the Indian supporters. They'd be a little bit shell-shocked with this bowling performance by McGrath and Fleming. That was a good stroke. Wasn't a bad delivery.
Nothing wrong with the delivery, but Jadeja down the pitch, looking to make something out of nothing. Kept his body weight going.
Well, that's a good shot. Lovely straight drive, and that also brings up the 50 partnership. A few more of those, and that'll bring a smile to some of the Indians who've been waiting for a bit of good news.
He's played a couple of good shots. Jadeja down the ground, they've hit the field. This one doesn't. Tom Moody just over pitching. It's a lovely drive. Classic on drive. And we should beat the infield here at the Oval with the outfield. Even though we've had plenty of rain, it's still very quick.
Open the face on that one, and back for the second. The throw wide. Yes, that wasn't very good fielding. Lehman down on the boundary there. The throw was at least 3 or 4 metres wide of the stumps, and had it been straight, it would have been quite close.
A little fumble at the start, I think, and then it's a case of let's get out of it.
Very crisply struck. That's straight down the ground and clattering into the crowd. Second 6 for Robin Singh off the bowling of Shane Warne. I wonder if he caught it. Oh, that's beautifully hit again. That's going to clear the ropes for the 3rd time. He does time these well. And there are men covering the boundary all the way around that leg side. There's no one sailing one in front of square on the leg side. And Jadeja, not to be outdone, eases that one over extra cover for 6 more. Brings up the 150 for India. He's got him well straight into the hands of Paul Rifle. It was an ambitious shot from Robin Singh as he gave himself all the space he needed to hit it away on the leg side, but succeeded sadly for him only in finding the hands of Paul Rifle at long leg.
Robin Singh 75, 158 for 5.
This time he gets it off the middle and places it beautifully. He's hit that well, and he's cleared the rope.
Where he seems to say to himself, well, my non-striker is really not interested.
Oh, direct hit, and I think Mongia is in trouble. He's just heading straight for the pavilion. He knows he's gone. This time he did run hard, but the throw from Michael Bevan, whilst he hasn't got a strong arm, it was accurate.
Yes, it had to be a direct hit to get Mongia out, and he's way short of the crease. But India will see a silver lining in that Ajay Jadeja retains the strike. And Mongia is out. It's 181 for 6.
Javagal Srinath will be at the non-striker's end. Fine leg is up. And that'll be 4. 6, in fact. I think he's hit it. No, in fact, it's landed just short of the rope.
But Jadeja quick to see that the fielder had been brought in the circle at deep fine leg, from deep fine leg to short fine leg, and seizing on that opportunity. One bounce over the rope.
And he's been given out. Srinath had his back turned. He was scrambling to get...
That's got to be close.
It's given him, yes, LB. So it's 9 out. The non-striker's on 99. Umpire Buckner had a nod in his head. Fleming picks up his 2nd wicket.
Well, Steve Buckner just gives it the nod of his head, and yeah, it's pretty adjacent. The only thing he'd have to consider is whether he got outside the line. But that'll do. That's the 9th wicket down. Venkatesh Prasad goes for 2 from 9 deliveries, and it's 204 for 9.
He's forward, he won't give that. It's the over bowled. 9 for 204 at the Oval. Warne, 6 overs, none for 48. They took 21 off Shane Warne's last over. Well played.
And Shane Warne stands there first to congratulate him. And I have to say, it's a very, very good effort. Battled it out. It's not much fun. 17 for 4. Moved into the crease and 100 not out. Well rewarded. 138 balls. 600 in one-day internationals. Not bad, eh?
That was made against quality bowling today. A chance of running out here. So that's it. They're gone, India all out for 205.
A comprehensive victory for Australia as they start